Welcome to your first official lesson in the flipped classroom. This lesson is designed just to get you acclimated to what we're going to be doing here in this flipped classroom, where we have the lessons being taught on YouTube video type things at home, and where we're going to then do the homework actually in class. So this is just the introductory lesson just to get you used to what we're doing. Every night for your work at home, you will do exactly what you have already done. You will have logged into the Franklin Regional Moodle page, and then you will find the specific page which you've already done. And as you've seen, there will be a folder here that is all set up for you to use. And you just want to look at the chapter we're currently working on, and all the videos you will ever need will be posted directly on this page. Or there will be a link to the video posted on that page for you to be able to click on. Now, a lot of these lessons will just be videos done by either myself or Mrs. Mayo. Other times, though, there will be mini lessons from some educational websites we've found. In many cases, we will actually provide both, or just multiple different videos for us to look at. That way, we can get lots of different instruction, and if something doesn't click the first time, you can try hearing it a different way and see if that helps any better. And of course, if you ever get lost or confused when you listen to one of these lessons, you can always just rewind the video a little bit, and that way you can listen again and try to catch it this time. And this idea of having filmed lessons means you can go at your own pace too. You can go back at any time and get more instruction, whether that means it's 2 minutes later or 2 weeks later. You can also choose to do the lesson whenever you want, whether you're better right after school or whether you want to do it at midnight if that's when you're most awake. These videos are always available for you to view. Just take 10 minutes out of your night to watch these videos, and I'm sure you spend 10 minutes at more on Facebook or Twitter. So just take away that 10 minutes to look at a video and you'll be in good shape. So each night on when you go to it, you're going to want to go to the Moodle page and watch a video. After you take this video, you're going to want to take a video quiz. It's really short, and it just is relating to the video you just watched. In this quiz, you will answer a couple of questions from the lesson. This will also be your chance to ask questions about parts of the lesson that confused you. And then when you come into class the next day, we will already know where you had questions, and we can answer them as soon as class begins. And so the next day, when you come into class, you will then work on practice problems from that previous night's lesson. And as you work on the problems, we will be walking around to answer questions and to make sure that the work you are doing is correct. You will turn in that work at the end of class for points. And so again, so you look, here is a quiz you will take at the end of this video that you're watching. You would click here to start or continue your last attempt, and when you do, you will see that questions will come up. They can be short answer, they can be multiple choice. I could make you write an essay if I really wanted to, but I won't be that mean. Maybe. We'll find out. So let's talk about some consequences. If you do not do these lessons, if you do not watch these lessons at home, there will be some consequences. First off, you'll lose points. You won't get the homework points because you will not have answered everything correctly when you do the video quiz, first off. Second of all, when you come into class and you don't know what you're doing, you will lose points for the incorrect classwork as well. So not watching the video at home leads to lack of points. And not only that, you know what? You could get poor scores on your assessments as well. And not all is lost, however. What's really nice about this is that if you do miss a lesson, it's bound to happen. You can easily catch up the next time you log in. Instead of watching a 10-minute video, watch 2 10-minute videos, and you're right back on schedule. And also, if you're absent, it's an easy way to catch up in that regard too. So being absent doesn't mean that you don't know what's going on in the class anymore. So what happens when you are not able to watch a video? And that is bound to happen sometimes. Just a night that you know you will not be home at a computer. First things first, just let us know. There are always going to be alternate forms of these lessons available for you. And all we need to know is that you will not be able to for whatever reason, and we can get you one of these alternate forms. It could be a printed out version, like there will be a scripted version of this lesson today available for you to be able to look at. It could be just looking at some pictures, practice problems from a book. But either way, it is going to be something that will allow you to get the lesson that you need without using the video if you're unable to get the internet access. And you know what? It happens. If internet access at home is a problem some night, computers are always available for you to use. Also in the library, and also the CALs that are available to be able to come up like in the morning or after school during a study hall just to grab a computer and quickly listen to one of our lessons. Also, the videos are normally posted a few days in advance. So that means if you know you're going to have a night where things are going to be busy and you're going to be out of the house, you can plan ahead and watch an extra lesson ahead of time. So you don't have to worry about, I can't get back to my computer to watch a lesson that night. And so now, we have reached the end of this video. So now it's time for you to get started. It is time to go and answer the questions for the quiz, and those questions' accurate completion is your homework score for this first night. And don't worry, these questions, as you will quickly see, are not very difficult. They're not going to be difficult for you to solve. They're not going to be asking you to solve big-time congruent triangles proofs. Don't worry about it. They're just questions that will show whether or not you saw this lesson. So, once again, welcome to the Flipped Classroom, and let's see how it goes. Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask at any time. Have a good day.